Hi English students, this is Miss Newman, and I wanted to create a short informative video to prepare you for what's called the in-class essay. Typically for in-person classes, you guys would come into class and write the essay within 2 hours, and so that's why it's the in-class essay. But for online, of course, we're not in a classroom, you're going to still be at your computer, but I still call it the in-class essay. But essentially, this essay will have several topic options. Most of them are descriptive narrative. And so if you felt really comfortable with that first essay, which most students do, that's the genre that's one of the easier ones to write about, you should be good to go. But there's going to be about 7 topic options. You get to choose one topic and write a 5-paragraph essay on that topic. And so just make sure you read through all of the topic options and choose the right one that's best for you. So the descriptive narrative will be based off your own life. You're the expert on it, so there won't be any outside research needed. No works cited page will be needed. No in-text citations. It's literally just your thoughts on the topic. Remember, with a 5-paragraph essay, you'll need the introduction paragraph with a thesis at the end, 3 body paragraphs, and a conclusion paragraph. A paragraph needs to be at least 5 sentences long, so that introduction and conclusion need to have at least 5 sentences. There's no 2-sentence introduction or 3-sentence conclusion or anything like that, at least 5 sentences. Aim for 8 sentences for the body paragraphs. There isn't going to be a word count for this one because it is timed. You have to write it within 2 hours. So just make sure that you choose the right topic. A writing tip that I would give you for this kind of essay whenever you're having to write under a time constraint is to create a very short outline. You can write out your subtopics in it. It doesn't have to be a very formal outline, but if it's just introduction, thesis, those 3 body paragraph subtopics and what you want to conclude with, that can help you because you don't want to get halfway through the essay and then realize you're not sure what your 3rd body paragraph is going to be about. So just make sure that you have a pretty good idea of where you want to take your topic sentences. That's another thing to consider too, is those topic sentences for the body paragraphs can help guide you through it. So that way you remember what each body paragraph is going to focus on specifically. For this kind of essay, I'm definitely focused on the thesis statement. So make sure you have a thesis statement that summarizes your entire essay and then it's at the end of the introduction paragraph. Notice you also need to have topic sentences at the end or the beginning of each body paragraph and a conclusion paragraph that wraps up the entire essay. You won't have to worry about MLA formatting for this essay because I don't want you to have to spend extra time remembering what was in the heading or the font or anything like that. Just make sure that you have a title. They do need a title for this essay. So title, 5 paragraphs, a thesis statement, topic sentences at the beginning of your body paragraphs, a conclusion paragraph. Make sure you keep it organized, and that's why I say it's a really smart idea to create a short outline before you start writing, so that way you stay focused on the topic. Try to remember that in the conclusion paragraph, you don't want to go into a different topic. Stay focused on the one you focused on for the paper, and don't try to add anything extra at the end. And then I also recommend, one of the best tips I could give you is looking back on those rubrics, because I've given you a rubric for all the essays that have been graded, and I've marked on the grammar specifically all the specific grammar errors you've had in the past. So maybe look back over that rubric and use that as a study guide essentially, because those are your patterns of error. Those are the things you're most likely to get marked off on for future essays. So just say if there's comma errors, maybe review the comma rules. If you have specific questions about some of the grammar errors you were constantly marked off on, like run-on sentences or sentence fragments, just let me know. You can also just kind of look up those concepts online as well. And of course, there's going to be handouts and explanations online for you to use as a study guide, because those are the most likely grammar errors you would make on this essay. Another tip for an essay that's done on the spur of the moment really quickly, it's very likely you'll have missing words. And what I mean by missing words, so say you're writing a sentence and in your mind you included the word the, but you didn't type the word the. You're not typing quite as quickly as you're thinking. So make sure you read back over your essay before you submit it and look out for missing words. It could be that you thought you included the word, but you didn't actually type the word. And so that's something that students often have trouble with on a timed essay. And remember, you have 2 hours on this essay. So let me know if you have any questions, but this is our final essay for the course. Also notice that for the daily grade and attendance assignment this week, I want you to email me any questions you have. So even if you don't have questions, just let me know you don't have questions. You're very clear about the final essay. If you do have questions, I want you to go ahead and email those to me, because that's going to be your daily grade and attendance assignment this week, is trying to encourage you guys that have questions to go and ask the questions, so that way we can clarify any confusion for this last essay. So you've been great. I've enjoyed teaching you guys. So this is actually our last video for the semester. So I hope you have a wonderful Christmas break. Hope you had a lovely Thanksgiving break, and I will see you around. Thanks. Bye.